talk about getting to carbon neutral right now, which means we won't be emitting any more carbon than we're sequestering. But the big question is we already have a lot of carbon that's trapped in the atmosphere. And I think that is the million-dollar question, is how can we start degrading that carbon in the atmosphere? Because it's not just getting ahead of this, it's is there an opportunity to turn this around? And it won't be, I'm proud of Sacramento because we're a city of trees, but we can't plant enough trees to sequester the atmosphere that's already trapped, the carbon that's already trapped in the atmosphere. And that will take a moonshot type of initiative where we have to say we've got to get ahead of this, we have to address this, and it won't be the United States going about it alone. I also was talking to some faculty from MIT a week or two ago, and they were talking about fusion energy. Now that's an idea that's been around for years, much safer than nuclear energy. Because, and there are folks that are pushing us to go back to nuclear. We don't know whether fusion is possible. Theoretically, it is possible. MIT says in the next 5 years they'll have come up. The United States has about 200 scientists working on this. China has 2,000 scientists working on it. Again, it's possible. It's breakthrough technology. Whether it's possible or not, it's been around since the 40s, and it's always been 5 years since we were going to get there. Again, they sent me stuff to read. Not my area of expertise, but it's theoretically very interesting. But if it's not fusion, it's still the things that we can do today. Again, moving folks to more solar and renewables. That doesn't solve the issue of the carbon that's up there already, but it does start to mitigate the carbon that we might be emitting now. Better battery technology. I was just at Cal ISO, which is here in Folsom, that helps us manage electricity. During the day, we have excess energy, and about 50% is coming from renewables now. At nighttime, where you kind of see the curve, and energy use goes up and our renewables go down. So one area, can you come up with better battery technology that allows you to store that energy so then at nighttime when usage goes up, you now can put that energy back out there on the grid. I think we've got to think about it all of the above. But that takes an initiative like when we said we wanted to put a person on the moon, when John F. Kennedy challenged us. We didn't know how we were going to do it. Yet we put our know-how, our ingenuity, and our work and our resources towards doing that. And that not only allowed us to accomplish something that we could have only dreamed about accomplishing, it also spurred economic growth. Because all of the discoveries that came from everything that went into that certainly helped us in the 60s and 70s for new industries. I think we've got that same type of capability, but we've got to be able to invest the resources as well as train the scientists and so forth to address these big questions.
So support the Green New Deal then. That sounds like a perfect way to support the Green New Deal.
So the Green New Deal is aspirational. There's nothing against the Green New Deal which says let's get to carbon-free by 2035. I think we ought to set aspirational goals like that. But more importantly, I think we ought to then say, here's how we're going to do it. And that's kind of where I'm pushing the Democratic Party is what are those ideas that will help us get there. If we can get there by 2030, great. California, we've set 2045. So I do think I would like the country to follow what we're doing in California because I think we are setting the pace for the rest of the country right now.
Back to your Science, Space, and Tech Committee, how are they dealing with the protection of privacy that your data is available in the event of an emergency with all the data breaches that are
some of that's taking place on Homeland Security and the Energy and Commerce Committee. Not my area of expertise, but I agree with the premise of the question, which is, what is that balance of free-flowing information, but also data security? And I do worry about how much of our information is out there on the internet, how accessible it is, the number of attempts. It was an issue that I brought up at Cal ISO. Do you worry about the site? And I think these are all real threats. another area where we have to invest the resources and take it seriously. We don't live in a Pollyanna world where everyone's going to play nice with everyone else, and we have real adversaries out there. So I don't have that. Here's what we need to do.
There is a movement though to try to collect DNA from individuals. Like in Arizona, they're trying to pass a law that's forcing people who are going to be in healthcare or custodial to
Yeah, I mean, I would
gather
worry,
their DNA.
I would worry about things like that. So,
Yeah.
From California too.
I mean, I'd worry about it unless it was someone who was convicted of a crime, and maybe you were looking at it that if you just randomly collect everyone's DNA.
It's just data that can be taken, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, I just, there's a whole nexus of privacy and issues that we have to
Right.
address in this new world. So,
All right, this one's a little change of pace.
okay.
What do your Republican colleagues say that is not in the news? How you all work together?
So privately, I think there are a lot of Republicans that are very uncomfortable with the president. But they're not saying it publicly. There's a handful that will say so. There's a handful, maybe 10 of them, that